This video provides a comprehensive case analysis of the Supreme Court decision in Civil Service Commission v. Annang, which addresses the accreditation of contracts of service in public employment and jurisdiction over retirement benefits. In this case, the Civil Service Commission petitioned against Dr. Russell C. Annang. The case, heard by the Supreme Court's First Division, focuses on the non-creditability of contracts of service as government service and the time bars placed on accreditation requests under existing administrative rules. The timeline of events began in 2005 when Dr. Annang was engaged at Cagayan State University under 6-month contracts. In 2008, she was appointed to a regular permanent position. She retired in 2012 and subsequently filed a petition in 2013 to accredit her prior contract service for retirement benefits. The terms of Dr. Annang's service contracts were clear. They created no employer-employee relationship, were explicitly designated as non-government service, and excluded her from receiving regular benefits or civil service coverage. The dispute arose when Dr. Annang sought to retroactively accredit her 2.5 years of contract service to meet the 15-year requirement for a pension. The Civil Service Commission denied this, citing both the bar on post-retirement accreditation and the classification of such contracts as non-government service. Lower courts differed in their approach. While the Commission stood by its administrative rules, the Court of Appeals entertained the petition by applying private labor law principles and the fourfold test to determine the nature of her employment. The Supreme Court considered 3 key issues: the procedural time bar for retired employees, the applicability of the Labor Code to public sector employment, and whether the Civil Service Commission holds jurisdiction over GSIS retirement benefits. On the issue of the time bar, the court held that Section 100, Rule 21 of the rules, strictly restricts accreditation requests to active employees. By explicitly excluding retired personnel, Dr. Annang's post-retirement request was found to be out of time. The court also addressed the use of the fourfold test. It ruled that the Court of Appeals erred in applying private labor standards to public employment. Government service is governed exclusively by civil service laws, which take precedence over private labor standards. Finally, the court affirmed that services under a contract of service cannot be credited as government service. It also clarified that the government service insurance system holds the primary and exclusive jurisdiction over the determination of retirement benefits. Ultimately, the Supreme Court granted the petition, reversing the lower court's decision. The ruling reinforces that administrative rules on accreditation are strictly enforced, and public employment remains distinct from private labor standards. This concludes our analysis of Civil Service Commission v. Annang. Thank you for watching. The images used in this video were sourced from Wikimedia Commons and Wikipedia.